Okay, hello, this is Unit 8, Future Plans and Conditions. So listen and repeat. What will you do this weekend if you have time? Again, if you have time, what will you do this weekend? If I have time this weekend, I'll go hiking. If I have time, I'll go for a hike. Well, I usually go hiking right near my home. I actually live on a mountain. And from my home to the hiking trail, it's only about a 5-minute walk. Okay, so take a minute and answer that question on your own, or if you're working with a partner, you can talk to them. All right, good. Let's do the vocabulary. So listen and repeat. Go bowling. Watch a movie. Clean my room. Play golf. Hang out with my friends. Do my homework. Play computer games. Go shopping. Okay, so now you can pause the video if you want to and match the phrases with the pictures, or you can just do it with me. Either way, here are the answers. So I'm going to ask you the question, what will you do this weekend if you have time? And you're going to give me a complete sentence for an answer. If I have time, I will go bowling, watch a movie, etc. All right, here we go. Number 1, what will you do this weekend if you have time? If I have time, I'll clean my room. Is your room a mess? Number 2, what will you do this weekend if you have time? If I have time, I'll hang out with my friends. Number 3, what will you do this weekend if you have time? If I have time, I'll go bowling. Number 4, what will you do this weekend if you have time? If I have time, I'll go shopping. Number 5, what will you do this weekend if you have time? If I have time, I'll watch a movie. Number 6, what will you do this weekend if you have time? If I have time, I'll do my homework. Number 7, what will you do this weekend if you have time? If I have time, I'll play computer games. Number 8, what will you do this weekend if you have time? If I have time, I'll play golf. Good. Okay, now the dialogue. So listen and repeat. Hey, Do-yoon, what are you going to do this weekend? Well, if my girlfriend doesn't have to work, we'll go dancing. Cool. If she has to work, what will you do? Then I'll just stay home and watch Netflix. How about you? Well, if the weather's nice, I'll go golfing with my friends. If it's cold or rainy, we'll probably just go bowling. That sounds fun. Hey, can I come bowling too? Okay, so now if you're working with a partner, you can practice this with them 2 times, change the names and information, or if you're doing it with me, follow along. I'll go first and you can go second, and then we'll switch. So here we go. Hey, Sarah E., what are you doing this weekend? Cool. If she's busy, what will you do? Well, if the weather's nice, I'll go for a hike. If it's rainy, I'll just go shopping. Okay. And now you're first, I'm second. Well, if my girlfriend doesn't have to work, we'll go to a movie. Then I'll just stay home and read a book. How about you? That sounds fun. Do you mind if I join you? Okay, and now pronunciation. We're doing something a little bit different today. We're working on voice projection. So listen and repeat. Voice. Projection. Projection. So that involves posture, breathing, diaphragm, projection, and confidence. So listen and repeat. Posture. That's sitting or standing up straight. Good posture, that is. Breathing. So your breathing needs to be strong and steady and calm. Diaphragm. So this big area here is your diaphragm. You need to use it to have a strong and loud voice. Projection. So you need to try to throw your voice, okay? And that involves good posture and breathing and use of your diaphragm. And confidence. Okay, so speak loudly and confidently, and don't let your words die out at the end. Don't let your words die out at the end. Speak loudly until you finish saying what you're saying. Okay? Okay. Conversation, listen and repeat. What will you do this weekend if you have time? And you can change this if it rains, if you're sick. Number 2, what will you do after class if you're hungry? If you're tired, etc. Number 3, what will you do this weekend if it rains? If you have a lot of homework? If you have no money? Number 4, if you come home late on Friday night, what will your parents do? Number 5, what will you do on Sunday if all your friends are busy? If you're sick, whatever. Okay, let's practice some of these questions. Remember our system. Follow-up questions: who, what, when, where, how, why. How about you? More follow-up questions. All right, so you can do this with a partner or with me. If you're doing it with me, you're first, you ask the questions, and then we'll switch. All right. So go ahead. So if I have time, I'll watch a movie or do some reading. Well, I like to watch things on Netflix, movies and TV shows. Actually, last night I started a TV show, started watching a TV show about chocolate, making things out of chocolate. It's pretty interesting. How about you? If you have time this weekend, what will you do? Oh, really? Who will you go there with? Will you spend a lot of money? Have you been there before? If you come home really late on Friday night or Saturday night, what will your parents do? And do they normally know if you come home late? Do they say something to you then or in the morning? Well, when I was younger, I didn't really stay out too late, so I didn't have that problem. My parents might have said something, probably wouldn't. They probably wouldn't have. All right, that's good. And now let's do the grammar. The first conditional with will. So let's study these sentences. Number 1, if the weather's nice, I'll go golfing. So will I definitely go golfing? 100% I'm going golfing? No, only if the weather's nice. So if the weather's bad, I won't go golfing. I don't like golfing, do you? Number four, Mary will stay home tomorrow if she is still sick. Mary will stay home from work tomorrow if she's still sick. So will Mary definitely stay home tomorrow? No question, no doubt, 100%? No. She might go to work. Number six, if Mary goes to work, what will the reason be? She'll go to work if she's no longer sick, if she's feeling better. So what two things do we need to make sentences like, if the weather's nice, I'll go golfing. Mary will stay home from work tomorrow if she's still sick. So we need if before the comma and will after the comma. It's really important to use will. You can't say, if the weather's nice, I go golfing. It's I'll go golfing. Even advanced learners of English have trouble with this. This is a really common mistake, not saying will in this grammar structure. So it's really important to remember that. If, comma, will. Of course, you can switch it and say will if, like in number 4, and then you don't need a comma. All right, and finish these sentences. Again, if you want to pause the video and do it on your own, you can, or you can just do it with me. If I lose my phone, I'll ask a friend to call me. That way I can hear the phone if it's near me, or maybe someone else will pick it up and return my phone to me. I will be happy if I get a lot of sleep this weekend. How about you? And you can write another sentence. Here are some examples that my students wrote that some of you watching may have written if you're one of my students. If I delete my homework, I'll be upset. If I'm late for class, I'll be worried. If I don't eat, I'll be angry. If I don't watch YouTube, I'll be sad. Okay, good. So now that we've gone over the grammar, you can practice the conversation part again, alone or with a friend. And don't forget your homework. Write a paragraph with 5 or 6 sentences about your plans and the conditions under which you will do the plans. You'll do what you plan on doing, and use if, will, okay? And write a paragraph like the example in blue. You go from left to right, not like the example in red, from top to bottom. You have to go across first, okay? So you can write it here in English first. If you need to check your translation app, you can do that afterwards at the end, all right? And then put your paragraph here on eClass, all right? So thank you for watching and participating. If you have questions or comments, leave them below or send me a message. Have a great day. Thank you.